we had one of our group homes, we had somebody who walked away from the group home. It was one of those nights where I shouldn't have found this guy, period. It was during a snowstorm, and it was one of those wet, windy snows. The guy had walked down the middle of the street, so it's all hard surface. They didn't know where he had went. They just seen him start walking down the street. Now, mind you, walking down the street, okay, there's still odor and stuff there, but by the time I got there, I had seen 5 cars go up and down the street. And I remember my instructors in the back of my head, some of their best tracks are on times when it's like, there's no way in the world I'm gonna find anything. So I got one of the shirts he'd recently worn, threw it down, let Lonzo kind of get his scent into him, and I cast him out. And I mean, it's one of these days, I mean, it's just a miserable day and the wind's blowing and I'm just like, man. And I'm thinking in my head, trust your dog, but then the back, like a little bit back farther, I'm like, man, this is gonna kind of stink, because it's just, I don't think I'm gonna find this guy. And sure enough, Lonzo, he takes off, he hits, and he's kind of drifting with the wind, and he comes back and he's working it, and I'm like, all right, man, we're tracking something. I don't know what. I'm still kind of like, and I'm brand new to the game too, so I'm still kind of like, this is kind of fun, you know? So we're tracking, and it only ended up being about like a 2.5, 3 block track. But also as we get close, is about 10 yards away, I see something move from like a tree line. And so I kind of, reel him in a little bit, and sure enough, it was the guy who'd walked away from the group home. He had finally stopped for whatever reason, and he was just kind of sitting in a tree line. So that to me was just kind of like, it kind of brought everything that we had been taught in the academy, everything that all the different master trainers and trainers had said, always trust your dog and, work with your dog. And I mean, to have that, and it was like, man, this was a snowstorm, like that blowing wet, just night you want to be at home cuddled up, and I'm out tracking and this stuff with the dog, and to be able to like, hey, there, this is the guy we were looking for. It was kind of like that aha moment for me, and I won't forget that as long as I live.